Divine Masculine, what's good, Divine Masculine? TT here. For those of you where this is your first time tuning in to the channel, welcome to Tarot Fessions. Go ahead and scroll down for me, click the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, select all so you're notified of when I go live. Don't forget as well to comment down below, let us know where you're from. All of my messages are timeless, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. Typically with the Divine Masculine readings, I will show you guys the cards, but the cards that I'll be using today are pretty graphic. Oh shit, they're pretty graphic. You saw that? I must knock you over, Divine Masculine. So I won't be showing you the cards, or I'm gonna like pull them back really far so you can't see them. Okay, because we don't need to get any flags at this time. So, this message that I'm getting today is pretty much saying that someone is extremely overwhelmed and stressed, Divine Masculine. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like someone has a lot going on and they're trying to secure their future. So their indecision right now, it's not personal. Okay, someone wants you to know, Divine Masculine, that the break that they're on right now, the no contact, if you haven't been seeing this person, hearing from this person, seeing them on social media, whatever, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. They have real life personal shit going on. And when they go through these periods, they kind of like just go incognito. They stay out the way. They try not to bring their drama over into other people's lives. They may be going through like a hospitalization, whether it's for themselves or someone else. I'm also seeing this person, somebody's person may be taking like a spa day, going to like a retreat. I'm also seeing a Reiki healing session, clearing their energy. So, and I feel like you're kind of mirroring this to, Divine Masculine. Like you may be detoxing from physical things, right? Whoever your person is, they're detoxing from spiritual things, watching stuff, overthinking, over processing, being too seen, This is someone that has to like they didn't go anywhere, but they have to take time to like spiritually cleanse themselves so they know how to separate their energy from other people's energy. And I feel like you're kind of going through the same thing, to be honest. Even if you relied on this person a lot for spiritual guidance, I do feel like the time that this person is taking to themselves is very necessary for their own spiritual health. And because I feel like you're going through your own spiritual things as well. Like you're getting out of dark night of the soul. Some of y'all have been contemplating on if you want to quit something, Divine Masculine. If you want to get out of a relationship, if you want to stay in a relationship. Others of you have been contemplating, how you're going to move differently, less obvious. Some of y'all may be wanting to quit a job, Divine Masculine, is what I'm seeing here too. Maybe trying to, it's giving strong, like quit a habit, stop dealing with somebody, like realizing that something really got to be done. There's no reconciliation. And so I feel like you're in a period where you're not even dating anybody yourself, but you're done giving something time to see where it goes. You're no longer acting like a child or choosing to be with someone that's childish. So good for you. And while all that's happening, I feel like your senses are heightening a lot. And so you have this urge to like be spontaneous and talk to someone new. I do see that for you. Like you just want that one main person that you can link up with. Y'all can have a great time. And it's like, it feels good, Especially in this season where you're not really trying to settle down, is what I'm getting. Some of y'all, Divine Masculine, like you have one specific person You may have two people you can hit up, but I feel like there's this one person that you really would like to like make your main person. You know what I mean? This person, they challenge you to go deeper than just the surface level, because we have seeking God. I definitely feel like this main person that you want to be spontaneous with, this single woman here, she is she has a lot of depth to her. Okay, image and reputation. I also feel like you respect like how she prioritizes herself. But like even she won't let you sleep on your own potential. You know what I'm saying? Like she won't let you stay in your comfort zone, and like she doesn't have to force you. It's almost like because she's focused on herself so much and she knows who she is, it makes you feel like this, like you wouldn't get complacent with this person. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't always tell you everything. This female won't tell. They don't be trying to mother you. There's this energy of you. Sheesh. They're mature. They're so mature. When you think about who you could have a spontaneous love connection with, this is someone that they're sexually mature. They don't get all clingy. You know, like y'all can't go a period of time without talking to each other. It's never no love lost type of vibe. And when this person desires you and wants you, they're like, I want you. And it's like, it's nothing, you know. This is a feminine that has had no problem telling you before, divine masculine, like they want you. Or like they want to pull up on you and be spontaneous. Like give it to me now type of vibe. Which is hard to come across, okay? It's very difficult to come across someone that is sexually astute. Okay, Juju. Divine timing. Freedom, leap. So when you had an opportunity to have this like on readily more accessible, I feel like y'all went y'all separate ways, or y'all went on a break. And then what happened? You could have chose somebody else over this person, and so you had to like not talk to them anymore. Some of y'all married someone else. Others of you got into a relationship with someone else. Twin flames. You thought you got into a relationship that you thought that person was your twin flame. And I feel like this feminine respected your privacy and backed off. Pretty much. That's what I'm seeing here. What happened with this breakup spirit? It was like a fling. It's like a fling that became permanent. So in the meantime, during this separation or breakup, you started dealing with somebody else, and because they were more readily accessible and available to you, and so you was having like this spontaneous connection with that person, but then they wanted more by not wanting you to talk to anyone else, and they started to be, I don't think that there was anything like really really bad with the other connection, because y'all had like the sun, yeah. But what I am seeing here, like it was a connection that you didn't mind revealing to the rest of the world. Because this is saying like this is a connection that you could publicly introduce to like your friends, your family, because they were like a good catch. But whoever the female was that you walked away from, or that you chose not to pursue, You didn't feel like it's something about, let's say y'all had like a strictly sexual connection with no strings attached or something like that. It felt like, because maybe y'all had sex on the first date or something like that, because we have sex here. And, you ain't take it that serious. But this other person, it seems like y'all had it too, but I don't know, it seems like there's something about, they made you think that they were up for this spontaneous connection where y'all have like this, we go out on dates, we spontaneously link up, we have passionate sex, life goes on, and you're like the main one. But then the Queen of Swords energy saying that this person started to use, like, they started to talk to you with, like, in a very condescending way, Divine Masculine, where they wanted to, like, I want to say it's manipulative, because they started leveraging like sex and intimacy as a way to get you to behave or conduct yourself the way that you want to, and that's not the type of relationship that you signed up for, or the connection that you signed up for. Y'all had a mutual understanding, and so when you start to feel blocked or restricted, you give people back to the streets. Now, the problem with the other option, I feel like why that didn't work with the person that you were doing this with first, is because with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone that could have like codependency, right? Maybe they have children that's codependent on them, or they have prior obligations that make them more unaccessible, less readily accessible. And so when you made your decision on who would be better suited to connect with you, you chose the one where you didn't have to relocate. They were up the street or down the street. You can get to them faster, less distance. Yeah. What happened to this connection? Why is Twin Flame here? The other one didn't work out. So whoever the one that you chose, that connection didn't work out. And you felt like, that person was good, but it wasn't what you were looking for. And I feel like you weren't trying to change change that person. Now, you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You wasn't trying to change them to fit your lifestyle. So if they wanted more, like a commitment or something like that, and they started playing little mind games to get you to leveraging things that they know you like as a way to get you to bend on what it is that you say you do or don't want. I feel like you started acting real nonchalant and being like a mirror and a trigger to the other person that you chose, and eventually they just kind of like got the picture, like this wasn't gonna work. But I think ultimately you were trying to push this person away because you didn't want it to work either. And so even if you did extend love, I feel like you ultimately dissected the situation and determined, like, I don't like this, I don't like that, and so I'm not going to move forward. So what's up with this Queen of Pentacles Magician? I think that connection provoked you. Why does it provoke you? Because technically you can't control like who they're being generous with outside of you. I think it triggers some type of insecurity. Like, I know it would never work because They still got to talk to their baby daddy or their baby mama. They still got to be involved with someone outside of me. And so I got to be understanding. And that's just too much for you. So what about this opportunity? So now you're not worried about it anymore. Why aren't you worried about it anymore? You've changed your belief system. I feel like you've evolved, you've matured, you've changed your belief system about the situation, especially if you have like a belief system where you don't date people that have exes or people that have children. You don't date single parents or something like that. Like after all this time, there's a lot of opportunities for someone to like get back with someone or X, Y, and Z. And they haven't. So I feel like you're going through a transition period yourself, and you're really not interested in, like I feel like you're going through your own celibacy journey as well. Some of y'all are going through your own celibacy journey, and you are, I think at times you think about this person because they're the only person that's never betrayed you. Like, for example, they've never went around saying like, oh, I slept with this person, or I did that, this, X, Y, and Z, or we did this together. They've never gossiped about stuff like that, which shows a lot of maturity. I think that means a lot to you. Yeah, the Tower. Something about vulnerability. There's things that you've never said. That's what I feel like. I feel like you've never got to say like how you felt or something about someone. And you think about like, what if I did? You know what I'm saying? What if I did just say how I felt? Where would that have put it? I think you're kind of like, it's not like a Six of Cups reminiscing. It's kind of like, I've had that before, you know? Not saying the person, it sounds so bad coming out. It's more like I've had a good thing before. I know it's real because I've had someone like that before. So you may be having a conversation with a friend and they're like, yeah, bro, like don't do it. It never works. And then someone's like, actually it does. And they're like, how do you know? You're like, because I've had it before. You know, to be honest, you may not be telling them who you had it with, but you're like, no, it exists. It's just you ain't gonna catch it with everybody or anybody. It's a special type of person. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Divine Masculine. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Talk to you next time. Bye.